A warm welcome to Anuradha Vedic Astrology. Today we are going to talk about seeing our happy days, good days coming up through transit. Yes, transit results are important, and when we look at it from the point of Ashtakvarga, which according to Parashar Rishi is one of the easiest methods of assessing a chart. Not that it really is for us, but it is easier compared to the other methods. We would be able to ascertain an upcoming good period. So let's see how to ascertain that. But before that, a big thanks to all of you for liking, sharing and subscribing to our YouTube and Spotify channels and writing in your comments and your suggestions there. If you haven't subscribed to us, please do, and do remember to press the bell icon so that you can get the updates ASAP. Now, let's talk about the Ashtakvarga. The Ashtakvarga, as I have been telling you, is nothing but the Rashi being divided into 8 parts, where the 7 parts are given to the 7 visible planets and the 8th part is given to the Lagna. Each planet and each of these parts are known as Kaksha or divisions, and each planet in a particular Rashi has an ability to give a number of points to its Kaksha or to that Rashi. Now, then when we add all of it up, we see the number of points that a Rashi has got from the Lagna or the 7 visible planets from Sun to Saturn. Once we ascertain the number of points, we are well able to understand which Rashi or which Bhav has the maximum number of points, and so on progressively, while some Bhav will have the least number of points. So, we are clear till here. Now, what happens is, we understand how is that a Rashi has got a number of points. A Rashi will have a number of points because many planets have given points there. Now, when many planets are transiting through that Rashi, because they have all deposited points there, they will be able to give good results as pertaining to their Kaksha in that Bhav. So, because there are multiple planets moving over it, the results will multiply, will amplify, and that will be one of the best times for a person to have a lot of property or whatever that house that pertains to, that bhava pertains to for you in your life. And conversely, and I am speaking of it from Faldipika, this is the shloka that I have taken from Faldipika, from its chapter on Ashtakvarga. And conversely, it can be said, as per what C.S. Patel ji says in his book, that you can also say that when there is a bhava which has the least number of points or very less number of points, when there are planets traveling over that, transversing over that. So, that means what? These planets, many planets are moving, but they have not given points there. So, they will not be able to give good results there because as per Ashtakvarga, there are not enough points there. And so, that is the period we do not have a very good time in life at that point. Now, obviously, when there are number of planets moving through that particular sign, some pratyantar at that point will click, and then the results which we were expecting may not be what they were or may be adverse, and that gives us a bad period of time. Now, interestingly enough, for all of us, there is a period of regularity. How do you see this? See, Sun, Venus and Mercury, they nearly at the same time, they would be traveling over or doing their gochar transit over a particular house. And many a times people have asked me, why is it that during this phase I have a bad time? Why is it that during this time I have a bad time? And it is now that we can very well answer to these people that see, this is the period when you need to be a little careful because things may not happen for you as you expect, or they may be adverse. Now, two people born on the same day may have an Ashtakvarga such that a particular sign does not have too many points there, but it can be a different house for either of us. For me it could be second house, for any one of you it could be the 5th house, the 8th house, the 7th house. What happens then? My being the second house, my education during that particular month may suffer, my finances may take a setback, my family issues may crop up, and for you for whom it is the 7th house, there can be problem with partners, personal life can be at a stake, you can have issues with your professional partners, and you can have troubles on a public platform. This is how we can understand from the Ashtakvarga how a bad period is likely to happen. In fact, a repetitive bad period can also be ascertained very well from the Ashtakvarga. Having said something about the bad period, now let's talk about the good period. From the Ashtakvarga, again we can make out what is the good period. We can see the SAV and all those things and see if Sun has given, Mercury, Venus have given a good period in that good number of points in that particular house with the highest or the second highest number of Ashtakvarga points, then we can very carefully and very nicely tell a person that allow this transit to happen, and then with relation to that house or those houses, plan something nice, because then the idea of getting a good result will be faster. They are the quick moving planets, they will give you a good result. Transits are important, and this is how transits can give very good results. Obviously, the dasha has to match. Till we meet with you again, stay safe.
बेल आइकन को दबाएं ताकि आपको वीडियोस की अपडेट मिलती रहे। हमारे वीडियोस को लाइक करें, शेयर करें, उन पर कमेंट करें और हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना न भूलें।